What is up, everybody, and welcome back to week 13 of the Memphis Tigers dynasty. We are at the end of season 4, the regular season anyway. We are back home finally after coming off a god-awful 4-day or 4-week road trip. And finally back home to end it off with number 25, Ball State, which I already know by the fact that they're ranked now, and because it's the last game of the season, and because we also have some recruits on campus, that these boys are going to try to come out and give us a game. So we're not going to take it any lighter than we take any other game, and because it's at home and it's senior night, we're going to be blacked out for Ball State's funeral. So appreciate you guys for sticking around all season, like always, man. Supporting the channel, supporting the series, staying locked in with your boy. I appreciate it all. God bless y'all. So without further ado, sit back, relax, grab a beverage of your choice, and let's get it.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Night out here in Memphis. Oh man, we're getting the ball first. All right, like I said, we're gonna close the season out strong.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Memphis offense will have the first crack at it in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy.
Cutter has caught his stride.
Now, Jesse, it's about
right on time.
That a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going.
It's a good start. Caught his stride just in time, like I was saying. Right before us going into the playoffs.
That's really important for this offense today.
Our run game is under construction.
Challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week.
But
I mean, that dude was accurate.
I say that, and then we just went for 15 on the first one.
Rhythm. They're gonna have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel.
We just have to be more consistent in the run game. I feel like we pound the rock a lot. And it's been successful, but I don't feel like it was as successful as it was
adjusting the pattern.
Before.
On first down with the play fake.
Oh,
and the defense making
good defense.
Getting a hand on that pass.
Before Kai got hurt. So we've had to rely a little bit more on the pass game, and Cutter's not the guy for that. Trey Foucha, however, the 5-star gem is coming in next year. That's where we're really looking forward to the pass game taking off. Also with having a lot of our recruits being built up. Oh, I didn't even see him go underneath. That was beautiful. Here I am talking, throwing picks right on cue.
They're trying to change that here today. What a great job. Yeah. Tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
So, I mean, like I was saying, not a good start. But we have our quarterback of the future. Is basically what I was trying to say.
All right, guys, let's think about
I'm rambling right now, but yeah.
Starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse.
5-star gym.
They got a 3-star quarterback last week, and for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them.
Defense has always been ahead of offense.
Programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited.
There's KO in the backfield.
And this dude knows how
got our quarterback of the future. Wide receiver room looks really good.
I'll tell you what, you better know where he is.
Offense should be humming next year, even with a true freshman at quarterback. Unless we just see somebody that we can't pass up in the portal, we're definitely looking to
now a lot of work to do
build with Trey Foucher.
Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle.
Right there on him.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to
defense get them off the field, especially have to turn the ball over.
And
Running back, like I was saying earlier,
make the catch and the ball will bounce out of bounds.
it's not looking that great next year. We weren't really able to find that Kai Morris replacement going into next season. So it's probably going to be running back by committee next year. But like I said, we don't know what the portal's going to hold. So this is all me speaking in hypothetics. Let's be where we are right now, which is season 4, end of the regular season, going into the playoffs, trying to stay undefeated.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
And they're making our championship run. That's the goal right now.
So quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Red behind the line. It's Whitted. They stop him.
We got 5 out of that. It wasn't pretty.
Gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Pretty good protection so far.
From the 42, if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, Cutter was blasted when he let that go. And he threw that on target.
So good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together.
The guard was ran over, pushed back in his lap. He was hit, still delivered the ball on target. Down the field to Keon Day
setting up for
a touchdown.
Point after the first score of the game.
That's another thing I'm looking forward to too, is more speed with depth coming in next year.
More productive this time around. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second
yes,
drive.
Yes, sir. You know, like I said, we ain't taking no days off. Just because this Ball State, they're ranked.
They are going to set the tone of this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
And I know they coming in trying to dethrone us.
Let's talk for a second about Ball State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a
so we're going to treat this matchup just like anything else.
Once you get there, you've got to
and I just hit the quarterback.
The country, you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25.
Sure did.
People are noticing
that was all
what
me.
they're doing. Now, let's continue
to
build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue.
I mean, it's good that they keep trying to stick with the run.
That play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack.
But we're not having
one of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch it. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Let's go.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back the ball. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line them up in different places and even throw them the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. Try to get them going there.
Way to get off the edge. At first, I thought the alignment might have been out, but it actually worked out in our favor.
5 DBs on
3 and out. Get him off the field.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
I wanted to go to Tony Tap down the field, but I just felt like that was going to be. Oh, that was Jalen.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling.
I just felt like they had interception written all over it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first down.
Jamil's change of direction is crazy.
He has enough to move the chains.
It's just that with him, I feel like once we get to like halfway through the third, he goes out the game and never comes back.
First down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bowley. Finds his man, it's Whitted.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way,
try to see if we can get some little RPO action over here to the left with Tony Tapsky. Yes, sir.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
He was a surprise. He made me a fan of the gadget archetype, because I didn't really know much about it other than being like a guy that might have used to play quarterback and now he's a receiver. But when I tell you, right on cue, I'm a fan. He's athletic. He's got all the route running abilities as the elusive route runners and all that stuff like that. But I feel like he's more athletic. Good hands. He plays really well after the catch. It's become one of my favorite archetypes in the game. Definitely look for gadgets and recruitment. Switch up the. Sliders, if I can get a thought out, because I just felt like we didn't get the level of competition that I was expecting.
Nice job by the defense
coming to the SEC. I mean, granted, it wasn't easy.
I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job.
But I still feel like
those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
It didn't quite live up to my standards or expectations, I should say.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
So we're going to tinker with that in the offseason. Right now, like I said, we're trying to win a championship. Leo up off.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting.
They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Scanning the field, it's Bowley. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
He got hit again. Cutter standing in there, delivering the ball. Like I said, he caught his stride at the right time. Because he had me kind of, that was underthrown too. Because he had me kind of worried earlier in the season. I didn't think he was going to be able to handle the job. I didn't realize that was the end of the first quarter. Solid first quarter.
We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
Didn't think he was going to be able to step up to the job. Didn't realize how spoiled we were with Tavian last year. Making every throw, throwing the run, athletic, all those different things like that too. Really having to be selective about the passing game, because without adequate protection, Cutter was not going to get off the type of throws that we needed to get off. But then he just started to catch his stride. I mean, we started to change up the play calling a little bit to help him get a little bit more comfortable. And then from that point on, he just kind of took off. Y'all know it's power football when we get down here.
Man, nowhere nowhere
even
to
though we
run
got
on
a
that play at all.
East-West playmaker back here.
Do better.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Quarterback.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Right on cue.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game.
Love that home cooking, man.
We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to
Love to be back home. Good to be back home.
Offense headed to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that
we bring them pressure. They're adamant that they're going to run the ball.
Start over, Jesse, and make something better happen.
So we're just going to keep bringing these different blitzes.
First half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to get.
Oh my goodness! I just took my own teammate out. And then just whiffed him. Wow. With the worst juke move in history.
This is
wow.
A special talent playing the tight end position.
22.
I mean, just completely whiffing.
Back to pass, it's Bowling. Going over the top.
Oh, good defense. I didn't know where I wanted to go. They ended up double teaming Keondae over the top. I thought initially he was going to
wants to go up top.
Be open.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain.
That didn't end up going like how I expected it to.
On third down, he drops to throw.
And he dropped right underneath it. Wow. Okay. We playing with our food. That's exactly what's happening. I'm sitting up here talking and not locked in.
The give from the gun.
I hate when you make that move too and they turn and start going upfield. Like, I made a pass rush move towards the quarterback. Why are you turning upfield on this move?
Thank God you don't play this defense every week. Let's continue to work here and find something to do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Way to bend, but don't break. It should have been a sack.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48. The ball back and the
tight end, I have a feeling that position is going to fall off
with an interception.
next year.
This time, it's paramount. They take care of the ball.
And Lane's about to graduate. Phillip has just not shown me
it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the
what
ground.
I need to see from him as far as being the starter next year.
Up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations.
Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the touchdown.
And that's just Jamil being fast. Sheesh.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down.
He was untouched. Got to the outside. They didn't have the speed or the athletes. Had that block downfield, and it was just track meet at that point. Jamil was a good pickup in the portal.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
He was the lightning to Kai's thunder.
And with the extra
We just have to try to find up prematurely losing these guys.
They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game.
KO in the backfield again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move
Let's
the sticks.
get off the field this time.
You complete some of these hitch throws
instead of coming out here and doing what we've done the last few drives and giving up ridiculous plays to Ball State. I get it, they 25, but we're number 1.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big
there we go.
Here.
What was that? The late blitz by Xavier.
Boy, this defense is
He's been a killer in the slot. I think he leads the team in interceptions, or he might be close to tied.
5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
But I want to say he's also got a few sacks coming from that, blitzing from that slot position too. Because we dominate so much, there's a lot of extra possessions the teams get against us.
It's Foley. Here comes the heat.
I didn't have the protection because I was waiting for.
Goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job.
Is that Keondae to come open?
Success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as his offense continues
3rd and
to show
14
great patience.
on the 40.
Here they come facing.
He looks like he's pressing Keondae again.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh, way to hold on to it.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to
That's
the
Phil
39-yard
Momola with the
line.
bruised ribs.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Way to hold on to it, Tony. He only got a yard out of that.
Stop that one for a short gain.
I don't know how that guy played both of them,
by the
but he
defender.
did.
They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Throws to the wide.
Dang, I thought I got that over his head.
And they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
Wow. Cutter's thrown 3 picks.
Solid return.
And I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are my
spots when they want to be really aggressive and try
obviously,
to fit balls
but
in tight windows.
you know what I
Great
mean.
job by the DB making
Not
a big
good
play,
decision
getting
making.
the ball back to its offense.
I didn't really feel like that's a good coverage set.
Rush will get going at the 25.
That guy was covering both of them routes, but he covered both routes.
To make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack.
Way to dive out there.
He never had a chance. As
Cold.
soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going.
He's coming all the way from the side.
Right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's the difference in having that type of quarterback, though, is.
And maybe he'll get back to the line.
And those could have been bad passes, too, I mean, for sure.
Got to give the defense
I can
credit.
say that. Like,
watching film, anticipating.
Probably wasn't
this
the best
offense had
decision.
this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver. In different
But I felt
ways
like
they
if
were
he
gonna try
had
to
the
get him
accuracy
involved. Everybody on
and the
defense
arm
on
power.
the same page, playing together. I love
Well,
it.
he's got good accuracies. That's the thing
Looking
about it.
downfield, it's Bowling.
Go, Deontay.
It's Whitted. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Memphis picking up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. And the defense had
all that,
one
and only got 1 yard out of
short
it.
game there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Got weapons everywhere. Got weapons everywhere. Again, in the receiving core next year is going to be even more potent. Because we're also getting bigger guys out there, 6'3", 6'4", with speed, route runners, athleticism. If you can't tell, I'm excited about what the offense is going to look like next season. Can't believe it.
These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better.
We've gotten some in the portal, but
they got to respond now. They got.
There he goes.
Wow.
Just plowing ahead into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Way to loop around and meet at the quarterback.
They get him at the 46. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll
trying to take his head off.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side.
Good defense.
This drive comes from the 32. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling.
Way to drop a dime in there to Tony.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Takes a hit as he fires.
He did take a hit.
Finds his big tight end. Inside the 30.
Cutter has been cutting up there.
Here in the first half. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle.
That's Tony Tapp. That's Tony Tapp.
He was smelling that end zone with a getting down at the 4 after the big pass play. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Nobody open, he just throws it away.
Instant pressure.
2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Rushes on him.
Tony Tapp.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Memphis. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
That was Walker stood in there and delivered that one.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point.
And as y'all can see, we monkey stomped them boys. So I wouldn't spare y'all all the stat padding in between there. But senior night, senior Cutter Bowley, 538 for 5 touchdowns, 80% from the field. Tried to get every senior a touchdown they possibly could. There goes Lane Quigley, senior tight end with a touchdown.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college
that should knock Ball State completely out of the top 25.
That demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent.
62 total yards of offense. Cutter 35 of 44, 538. He threw 5 touchdowns, but he also threw 3 picks, and that was before halftime. Matt Zollers, we locked him up 15 of 20, 157 yards. He had a touchdown. Then his backup threw an interception. Running game went off, per the usual. Jamil 15 for 156 and 3 touchdowns. Byron 11 for 115 and 2 touchdowns. Offense was on fire, man. Tony 12 for 156 and 3 touchdowns. Deontay 12 for 152. Couldn't find the end zone though. Touchdown for Quigley, and then on senior night, Keondae Henry with 2 touchdowns on 2 catches. Defensively, we were able to get pressure all night. Leo led the team with 14 tackles, 5 TFLs. and 2.5 sacks. We had a gang of sacks, got 1 garbage time pick. Again, it was Ball State. I know they were looking to have us on upset watch, so we had to come out and dominate from jump. SEC career receptions record by Deontay with it. We didn't have any recruits lock in. Are you kidding me? After coming off a blowout win with recruits on campus. That's crazy. Pro potential, coach prestige, playing time, playing style. Program tradition has gone up. Tony Tapp, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Yeah. 12 for 156, 3 touchdowns. Dude balled out. National makes sense. Again, it was against Ball State, but it is what it is. And we are playing LSU in the SEC Championship. Hadn't seen him all season. Tigers versus Tigers. Again. Ran into that same thing in Clemson. Ty Whitmer still hadn't locked in yet. San Jose State is trying to sneak up at the last minute. 295. Let me see, because this is going to be the last time I get to see this board before we lock it in. Can't schedule a visit. But we do know his hard sell anyway. It's not that one. It could be Status Seeker, however, I doubt that's it. If I had to guess, I'm gonna go this Aspirational. I feel like that one pops up quite a bit. Not being able to schedule that visit sucks, but that should sew him up. TCU is dropping off of Eric Gonzalez. A&M is making a push. Baylor's making a push. TCU is dropping off. We appreciate that. Again, not being able to schedule a visit, but we got the max on him. Kavon Good. OU and Clemson both pushing for him, but he should lock in pretty soon. Cornell Vick. Program tradition and championship contender. We know where he is. Program tradition and championship contender. So it could be hometown hero. I'm thinking that's gotta be it. Okay. Chad Tanley. He must really want to go here because we've hardly had any points on this guy. And we're above some pretty major schools. We're going to be in another battle with Akeem O'Keefe with Tennessee, ironically. Morris Stokes went to Georgia. We lost so many players at Georgia, man. Isaiah Corbin on the rise with him. Aspiration, okay. Not the max we can get on him. Ahmad Reader, gritty possession. Championship contender is all we know about him. Huh. SC's got a pretty good jump on us. Jassa, I mean, didn't really need him either. Another one of these we just kind of throwing points at. I don't know what his hard sell is, but I feel like I got so many right guards, I feel like. Campus personality. Clutch. A lot of options here. Clocked in. I think Clocked in has the best grades. Again, we don't really need him. I think the only reason why I did go after him was because I saw Oregon wanted him. And so I try to pay attention to who the big name schools are going after, because those always let me know whether or not these guys are worth even pursuing. Do I need a free safety? No, I don't. So I'm gonna get him off my board. What do I need? Outside backer, guard, strong safety. Need Bakhtiari. I still need one outside linebacker. I got some points to scout too. I just don't think there's anything left at this point. Unless it's like something we really don't need, like receiver. But I don't think there's going to be anything left worth recruiting. Which is probably why I had them on, like here, physical route runner. I don't need no more receivers. But they're always available. Tackle guard, outside linebacker. And strong safety. I feel like strong safety, for whatever reason this year too, it's been hard to find strong safeties. I feel like linebacker is always at a premium, even free safety. It's a bunch of them in here, but I think when it comes to strong safety, for me anyway, it has been hard to find. And then if you do find them, they're terrible. Athlete thumper, I mean linebackers all day, every day. Especially middle linebacker. I don't know how many mics have popped up. There's an outside. Theo Kane. We'll add him. Another wide receiver. That's a gadget. We just don't need any more receivers. I have so many receivers. Like, that's going to be a really hard thing, is to see who gets on the field. Because there's going to be so many options. Really good options too. Yeah, see, like I'm down to 3 stars now, which is fine if I can find a safety or a tackle. Saying I don't need QB, but I don't need QB. Caleb Killings. A lot of wide receivers down here at the bottom. So we may be looking for safety in the portal. Is what it's looking like, which I'm fine with that. Oh, there's a tackle. Oh, Bakhtiari, the guy that I just had out here. That's why I had him back. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be finding our safety in the portal. Theo Crane. Did I say Kane earlier? Let's see what this dude looking like. 82 speed. 68 man, 78. I mean, at this point, what do we have to lose? And they're top 500 players. Even Bakhtiari is. That'll wrap up recruiting for this off week. Let's see what we can bring in this week. Okay, Ty Widmer, 4-star QB out of Illinois. Got another QB on there. Kavon Good, 4-star running back out of Memphis. Locked out of Todia. Okay. And we are here at the SEC Championship. Finally made it. Went undefeated in the regular season. Now we're seeing LSU for the first time this year. Appreciate you guys like always. Spam that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Turn on those bell notifications so you know every time a Memphis Tiger or Madden or 2K video drops. There's other series on there. Check them out. And until next time, it's your boy Uncle Steve signing off saying be easy and hold what you got.